What is up, everyone? Hell Confiscate, and today it's in the Draw and Chill. Draw Ink, whatever I'm going to be doing today. Alright. Alright. First thing I need to do is fix my camera. There we go. I could turn it on yet. First, let's see. Billy Powermax says, hail. He says, hail again. And Gable is in chat. You know, if y'all wanted to join the stream, you're more than welcome to. I'll just pin that onto the thing up there. I need some music. Or maybe not. So everyone, please put your hands together for Billy Paramax.
David.
How's it going?
Good. What's up, dude? How you been?
A lot of stuff has been going on. I've been trying to get back into routine.
I get it.
So get back into it, and now I've been called away. I'll be right back.
All right. I'll entertain where you're going. Let's see who we got. Gable, what's up, my man? I'm here. We can start now. That is correct. We are glad you are here, Gable. We are glad you are here while we are on the cusp of creating great comics. I'm not sure what he had planned to draw tonight. I'll leave on the projects me and him are working on. I'll leave those. I leave all the creative decisions up to him. I'm just a writer and creator. Try to stay in my lane. So yeah, I was hoping some more people from Vic's channel would come in. I dropped the link as he was taking a break. He was taking a dinner break, I believe. I like to go in and check on Vic, make sure he's okay. So let's see, we got Gable. I thought Carol was coming over. No Carol. Let's see, what have you been up to today, Gable? There he is. There she is, Carol. I know, right? I don't know if she's the devil. I mean, she was mean to me over on Doc's channel the other day, but I forget. But that's water under the bridge. We talked about it. I've forgiven her. I got my mother Fukin name out here. I mean, I wouldn't put it past Carol to slap somebody. I mean, hello. Hello. My name is Carol Colors. Look at me in the chat. I probably was. Probably was what, Carol? Yeah, it's okay, Carol. I've forgiven you. Water under the bridge. No hard feelings here. Are you now? The famous Carol Colors.
And I have returned. So what
Excellent. Carol's joining us. Got Gable in the chat.
And remember, if anyone wants to join in, they are welcome to. The link is in the chat.
Chat wants Rev.
What are you drawing tonight, boys? I am going to be doing more Rev. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to be putting Rev on the side so I can catch up on Last Days of Bad Moon.
Awesome.
Speak of the devil, and she appears.
I've got to get some more panel direction to you, so I don't. I know we had talked about some of the scenes and some of the creative aspects of the ritual part.
Yeah.
Have you come up with anything for that, or any? Because I kind of have
nothing yet. Really?
I kind of have what it looks like in my head, and it's a little bit in the script. I'm about to crack open the laptop and brainstorm it.
There we go. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm going back and inking everything, and this took a lot of ink. But it can easily be fixed in Photoshop afterwards. Nice and
Looks
easy.
good. Looks good, man. Been working hard.
Thank you. I was trying to get this book done so I can go back on Rev, but I figured, just work on both at the same time.
Yeah, I trust you. Yeah. Yeah. So we've got time. We're on no deadline.
Yeah. Which is one of the nicer things of being independent is that you don't have to worry about being on a deadline.
Yeah. And I'm coming up with more ideas. What did you think about the Madam Bomb stuff I sent you?
Like I said, a lot of things have been going on. A relative passed.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
So I haven't been able to look into it, to look into a lot of stuff.
All right, hey, well, take your time, man. Focus on what you feel like and what you can. Like that project's not even close.
Deadlines? Yeah. There's not really any deadlines right now. Though I think having a deadline is a bit better because you put your priorities a bit more to try to hit it.
I will say this though, Carol. I mean, this is the first comic book I've worked on, and Steven's shown me some stuff, and we are close. We are, so we're not far off. I think we can see the goal line. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm gonna try. See if I can get it done. Probably late this year or probably early next year.
Yeah, we got the goal line in sight, and I want to go over the script too. I'm adding some a few lines in the script, but it doesn't change any of the art or direction. The stuff I'm adding shouldn't change. It's not really big ads; it's just tweaking some lines and stuff. Further down the road, and it doesn't change. It shouldn't change any of the art whatsoever. But I'm going to go over it with a fine-tooth comb, especially for what I've got planned for issue for coming down the road.
Yeah.
I think you're going to like what I have coming down the road, Steven. It's pretty nutty. So, and I've been like you said, I've been trying to I've been talking about the project and the story and the synopsis without giving stuff away, which I have to catch myself because you know me, I like to talk.
Yeah. You can't really reveal too much.
Oh man, for what I've got coming, man, I haven't really. There's a lot coming, man. That's gonna really take people by surprise. I didn't mean to cut you off. What were you saying?
Not nothing. I was just thinking of myself right now.
I will say though, I have shown some people in the community some of the work you've done already, and I've shown your website. I mean, I've shown the channel to people, and everybody that I've shown has been blown away.
And we got someone else in the back.
What up?
Pops.
What's up? Pops. What's happening, guys? How you doing?
Doing good. How are you, Pops?
Oh, man, it's been one of them long days. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, I know what you're saying, man.
Started early with my argument with Facebook.
Oh.
And then it, just turned into promotion and doing what I usually do. But yeah,
what happened on Facebook, Pops?
Dude, I got up this morning and I had like 50 of those copyright claims against audio on my shows. Like 50 of them. And they're all fake. You go and dispute. You know how I dispute them? I hit dispute. And then I say it's fair use or my own, right? Which it is.
Yeah.
Fair use or my own. And then it asks you to type a short message. And I say, quit fucking lying to Facebook. You know this shit ain't yours. And then you're supposed to click a little button that makes it go to the person who claimed it. And then it gets overturned every time. It's, you know, my dispute is okay. I win the dispute. My audio comes back, but I have to do it on every stinking show, dude. And they're going back like years and putting claims against stuff that's 2 and 3 years old.
Pops, I'm going to tell you what you need to do, man. Like,
Build a Roku?
Well, yeah, definitely that. Absolutely, 100%. But like, you know, we make our own content, right? You make your own books.
Yeah.
Let's make our own music. Like I got I've got Steven. I'm showing Steven. We've got some music ready. When
our Madness theme song is something that Morgan Quaid wrote for us. It's ours. It's nobody else's.
Pops does
most of the trailers, most of the music that people use on trailers are on YouTube in free use, right? Okay, but Facebook doesn't recognize the same guidelines that YouTube does. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like the
I got you.
Go to Facebook and just lay claim to your shit, and unless you dispute it, they take the ad revenue from you. You see, I'm not even trying to get ad revenue, but I ain't letting nobody else get ad revenue off my work, off our content. You know, so I dispute them all, but that's part of the reason we're just building our own platform.
Yeah, I got you.
You know, hello, Gable, Carol, everybody in the chat. Chris, how y'all doing? And how are you two doing, by the way? What's up?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. Get back into a routine. That's mostly why I do. Where are they? I know they're here somewhere. Don't fall on the phone. There we go.
I was glad to see that you were up and streaming when you said that.
Yeah.
When you said you were doing a stream, I was like, sweet. Oh, I saw the Doctor Strange. The other one, is that your Black Widow? What's the other one?
That's the Black Widow.
Oh yeah.
Which I'm gonna turn this into a prank. Right?
You know, she almost has a Lady Death look as well.
Really?
Yeah, she's kind of got that Lady Death look too, with the.
Oh yeah.
You know,
a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's good looking.
I love Stephen B's art. I have from the beginning, and I've just watched him level up and level up and level up. And, you know.
I'm trying to send the video for this.
I don't know if I saw the video for that.
That's a nice little ring.
Well, again, I was trying to send a video for this, but there was a phone call, and because of the phone call, I couldn't send the video, or else it was going to be too big. Because I would have to remove the ringtone.
Oh, the ringtone would have got you struck, you think?
No, in case there was like a call from someone, and I'm taking it, I can't stop the recording.
Right.
And if I stop the recording, I would have to edit it out, and if I edit it, it'll get to the point to where the court says, "Well, even though you cut this out, it's still too big to render." And I'm like, "Why? It's smaller." Well, no.
It sucks. Like somebody will be like, "Go grab this off YouTube, strip it, and then put it on your channel." And I'll go to strip it, and it'll be 2 hours and 1 minute long. And I can't put it in StreamYard if it's over 2 hours, right? So then I'm stuck only playing it on my YouTube channel and not the 8 destinations we usually go out to, right? So if you send me something and it's over 2 hours, it's only going to go out on YouTube. If you send me something that's under 2 hours, I can play it everywhere. Edit out that other minute if you have to. I don't edit. Don't send it to me and expect me to do that. I don't do that. I don't have time for that. I don't know how.
Well,
I really don't.
with the videos I try to get the video done all in one go.
Oh, yours is good. You usually do a good job. The one thing I was going to tell you though is you can use our StreamYard with your backgrounds and everything when you record a show, and then you have all your videos and everything that you can play too.
Yeah, I think I might have to do that because for some reason, my computer is telling me that it's running out of memory, and I need to get a USB drive. Well, not a USB drive, a flash drive to clean house.
A lot of what you can do, if you do just a cleanup and get rid of all of the unnecessary files and thumbnails from all the different stuff you visited online, so you'll clear up a lot. Just doing a basic disk cleanup.
A basic disk cleanup?
Yep. I'll show you how to do it when we're not online. I'll show you. It's pretty easy.
Yeah, I don't want to lose any of the stuff. But the thing
No,
is,
I mean it's for like the stuff you visit on the internet, like all the thumbnails for the different shows and all that stuff. It's all that stuff saves in your computer, and you can like just erase all that. And I mean, it's like the thumbnail from my show. If you watched my show, that thumbnail is saved on your computer and is taking up space. Doesn't need to. You know what I mean? There's a whole bunch of temporary files and stuff that's just cached from you going to a internet site.
So it's not the stuff that's
not your memory.
Saved.
No,
it's the stuff that it automatically saves.
Right.
Gotcha.
Now, if you get rid of all that, do you still have memory problems? Then yeah, you might want to flash drive some of your work. Or I mean, the videos. You don't even have to save all these videos. We have them all on the YouTube channel. That's a lot of space you free up right there. Okay, we already have them. We can already upload them to Roku. You don't have to save them.
Yeah.
So,
what? Tiger Woods versus.
I saw that and I just left it alone because a golfer who has a magical putter. Yes. Okay. Hello, Suzanne Eckstein. What's happening? How you doing?
Gamble says I recommend revealing a lot, especially in CG. Just don't reveal twists. That's a good point.
I like when people leave their book on a twist where you get one of those oh my god moments, but you don't know what's going to happen to the next issue.
Yeah.
I like those cliffhangers, whatever you want to call them. The Sons of Anarchy, the way the last couple seasons of that show went, it was like the end of every show. Something happened you did not see coming, and then they made you wait till next week to find out what happens. It was great.
Yeah, it was a good show.
Dude, they had you sucked in and stuck, boy. I love that show. I'm telling you, that one, and it was SOA and AOS were the two best shows on TV at the time. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Sons of Anarchy. I could watch them both.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is a really good series.
I really liked it. Yeah, I did. I mean, I just like the character of Coulson more than anything, but they really did a good job with the series. They didn't
clone him. They saved his life, right?
Yeah, he ended up, they saved his life with alien stuff.
Yeah.
Man. But I really liked the whole series. I watched it beginning to end, and I was like, yeah, this is good. And I've watched the whole thing again since then. Very little of anything Marvel has done in the last 20 years got my attention. That I liked,
Yeah.
So
speaking of Marvel, so you all probably know that if you look over there, okay, I guess you can't look over there. That's the whole display of Marvel Legends figures.
Right.
Well,
I like Marvel.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Well, a while ago I picked up a Ghost Rider, but he didn't come with his bike.
Right.
Unfortunately. But I also backed a 3D printable vehicle and I tried to just put him on there.
I wonder if you could just get somebody to give you a 3D design of his actual bike. Although that does look cool. That looks like Cosmic Ghost Rider right there. Let me see that again. Put that back on there again. That looks kind of like Cosmic Ghost Rider doing the Lobo thing. Just need somebody X'd out on the front of it. It'd be cool.
Like those are legs right there.
Yeah. You know the cover of the Lobo book that I'm talking about, though, where it's the chick strapped to the front of his. Yeah. Set it up, dude.
Freaking love Lobo.
Stick some chick to the front of that thing, you'll be a
dude. Was dead all along. Wait, what?
I don't know.
I'm right here.
I assure you, Stephen B is alive and well.
Yep. You can see his reflection in that glass every now and then when he leans over. He moves the paper. He said, "This ain't Doc's show. I ain't got to show my face, damn it."
Right?
Hey, I hear you. I don't always want to show my face, man. You know. Today was really weird, though. I don't know if somebody in the studio hit the wrong button or something, but there's a thing in the settings where you can turn off the video avatars or the audio avatars, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you turn that off, when somebody turns their camera off, they completely leave the screen, but you can still hear them. And it's very disconcerting. Carol was in our chat today. You couldn't see her avatar for the whole first half of the show until we figured it out. But she was talking and nobody could see her avatar. You know what I mean? Which, makes it kind of lead you to believe that a couple people might be in the same room or something. So I was really weirded by that. And I was like, somebody help me fix it. Max and them figured it out. There's something in the general settings in StreamYard where you can turn off the audio avatars. And it was weird. Yeah, Carol was invisible. It was great. It was funny, but it was still at the same time kind of weird.
Read Carol's message before reading mine.
If you're gonna have a twist, make it good. Don't do me like M. Night Shyamalama Lama Ding Dong or something.
What happened? There we go.
So basically, just make it a good twist.
Yeah.
Which Kryptonite just has a lot of good twists in it that I can't wait to get to.
Looking forward to reading it, man.
I'm looking forward to reading a whole bunch of books right now. I don't know how it happened, but I ended up with a stack. I don't know how it happened, but I ended up with a stack of books to read again.
Nice.
I got some from Alterna, and Lori sent me the Path of the Pale Rider books, and Carissa sent me the Redemption books, and suddenly I got a stack to read again. It's like, what happened? Now I get you. The Village Piss You. Okay, I get it. All right, now I get it, Carol. Jeez.
All right, so I think this is done being inked. What's gonna happen right here? I'm not gonna leave this blank, just a blank covered inked panels. What's gonna happen here is that time's gonna go. It's gonna go a little bit faster. It's because the character pretty much passed out, and this is like day 1, day 2, now day 3. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you know how when people say when you talk to them or talk around them and they're like knocked out but they can hear you.
Right.
right here is gonna have word bubbles going back and forth. I thought that'd be a good idea.
I think it'd be awesome. But I always loved the way you set your pages up. So that doesn't surprise me that you come up with an idea that I like. I've been impressed with your page layouts from day one, Stephen. Day one. You take the eye where it's supposed to go on the page all the way through the page. You do it better than you do it better than most people that I've seen, and you're just getting started, man. I can't wait to see some of the stuff you come up with in the future for that. You know,
I do have like a couple of one shots that I want to do, but with the amount of time I have, like with working on Rev, working on Billy's book, I don't want to be hiring another artist to do them.
Carol, I don't see Doc here. If you are calling me Doc, I swear. I swear, if you're comparing me to that bald-headed old man, I swear.
He was a little grumpy the other day, wasn't he?
I love Doc, but he's a bald-headed old man. I'm not a bald-headed old man, okay? So,
yeah, I figured I would that when it comes time to do the one shots, I'll do them. Because this is going to be like 60 to 70 pages. And right now I'm on page... Where's the last one I did? No.
Keep them in order, Stephen. Keep them in order.
I had to keep them in order. But... Oh, no! I hate when that happens.
Don't drop them, Vic. Vic, don't drop the art, Vic.
All right. So I'm actually on page 46.
No, that's cool. You're over halfway through it. You're doing fine, dude.
I'm trying to get to a point where he's wearing the suit.
Right.
And in some parts, I've kind of learned that I can probably shorten it, like doing like another double page spread. To do like what Mark Bagley, you know who he is?
Yeah.
In his Ultimate Spider-Man run, he would have like 2 pages, and you would see like a lot of no, don't do that.
No, I'm talking to Carol in the chat. You keep talking about what you're talking about.
Carol, what are you doing?
She's disrupting everything. I know.
Well, it was Manicore. It wasn't.
No, we had. I think it was Ego Riders show, and somebody's camera fell, and they weren't wearing much of anything down below, and take the stream down. Okay, but it had nothing to do with Manicore. It didn't have anything to do with any regulars on the network. It was one of her guests, and we just took it down. No big deal.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Well, so the idea that I'm gonna borrow from Mark Bagley is that he had like I don't know, like 20 panels on a double page spread, and it was like either talking points or just a whole fight scene.
I mean, for me, the only reason I see to do a big full page or double page spread is because the picture can't be seen in a little panel, right?
Yeah.
if your picture has so much detail or so much involved in it that it can't be seen on a little panel, then you got the full paging, But that's the reason for me. That's the reason for doing that more than anything. It's just because you can't fit that much action or expression in one little corner of the page. Sometimes it takes the whole page to express what it is you got going on in your head, man. And then, of course, they use them for story breaks and stuff like that. Like the big two where they have all the ads and stuff, they use them a lot for story breaks. And then the next 2 pages are stupid ads, right? And then it comes back to the story or whatever.
Which don't worry, everyone. For Volcast Studios, there are no story breaks. The only ads you'll see is on the very back of what's going to come next.
Right. And I don't mind ads, but in a book you're selling as a 32-page book, if you got 8 pages of ads, it's a 24-page book. Sell it that way. Don't call it a 32-page book if it doesn't got 32 pages of story. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
At that point, I'm just saying it's what 30-page, but like you said, you got like 10 ads in there or something.
Well, or fan art. I don't mind if you pad your book with fan art and ads and stuff like that, but when you're selling it, sell it for the actual story page count, not the page count of the book. Do you see what I'm saying? I got 32 pages of story, another 8 pages of fan art or whatever, right? It's a 42-page book, but it's 32 pages of story. You make sure you're honest with your consumer, because that always helps when you're trying to sell them book 2.
Yeah. Or in Rev's case, volume 2. Yeah.
Cable and Carol just going hard at Manticore, man.
Wait, it makes sense though. He never came up. Oh my gosh, what's this?
Carol, if it had been Manticore, I would have sent you the link to the private before I took it down, dude. You could have saw something flip. All right, there you go. Oh, that's too funny.
This is getting intense.
It always does. We have fun here.
Yeah.
Billy, I want to know. I know you're working with Stephen B here. Is this a different project that you guys are working on, or what? Talk to me.
Me and Stephen are working on Last Days of the Bad Moon.
Okay, that's what I'm. Okay. Yeah, you don't have to go. You don't have to go into any detail or say anything you don't want to say. I just wanted to make sure people knew that aside from Rev, Steve B's working on another project with you. That I can't wait to be talking about that one too when we start seeing some of that.
Yes, Stephen's actually done a lot of work on Last Days of the Bad Moon, and the artwork is amazing. It's flying. That what I wrote, the story that I wrote from what he's drawn is just coming off the page. It's flying right at you when you look at it, which is amazing. It's been this story's kind of been in my head for a long time. These characters have been inside of me for a long time, and to see them come to life in his artwork has been. I don't have words to describe it. It's been amazing and one of the highlights of anything artistic that I've ever done in my life.
That's cool. I like that. Carol and Gable, okay, are starting their own show called the Best Friends Club, and I hope you guys bring it to the Madness Network. I really do. I want all the entertainment I can get, yo.
I will tell you, Pops, some of the stuff that we talk about on Doc's channel about like the state of the world and the state of certain things. We dive deep into that without it. The book is not preachy at all. It's telling a story,
Right.
but it's very appropriate for the times we live in, if that makes sense to you.
Oh no,
And-
I know exactly what you mean because I've read Private American and I've read Thin Blue Line, and Mike Barron has done the same thing with taking stories off the headlines but writing a fictional story about it that is explanatory but not necessarily preachy or
Yeah.
you know what I
Take
mean?
like the Justice League, put it in a blender with like maybe some Punisher and Apocalypse Now in 1984,
Yeah, I had to throw a
and you'll see the influences in the book.
You go to Apocalypse Now, you've already crossed some deep lines, dude.
I love Apocalypse Now. I freaking love that movie, but I try to keep it flowing. It deals a little bit with I don't know if anybody's ever heard of the Mandela effect.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The book deals heavily with the Mandela effect, but it does it in a unique way. And there's an old trope that's getting added in. That's kind of a clutch that writers in the big two fall back on, and we're going to take that clutch and we're going to completely annihilate it in this story. And you'll see when it comes. I wanted to talk to Stephen a little later about it, maybe making it an alternative cover
What's up, Ray?
that actually describes what we're going to do to that clutch, that crutch that the writers and the big two fall back on. We're going to completely annihilate it, and kind of was thinking about a cover that states that we're annihilating it.
That'd be cool. I'm
but,
wondering who rattled Rex's cage this late? Ain't this like past his bedtime? What's up? I don't know if I've ever seen Rex out here this late.
Devil Flyer, hell to you, sir.
What is up, Rex, man? It's
Hell to you, Devil Flyer.
gotta be past his bedtime. I never see him out here this late. What's up?
But we're taking a lot of you'll see like a lot of the influences in historical imagery. I've sent Stephen some of this, and I think you're gonna, when you see it and you see it in his artwork, it's gonna blow you away.
Oh,
And I don't want to give too much away,
no,
which I have a habit of doing. So I'm being very careful, Stephen.
not until
But
it's
you'll see historical images and photos that come through the artwork, and it's gonna blow you away.
Like I said, you can't really give too much away, but also like Abel says, you can't give enough away. Just don't give away the plot twist.
Yeah. There's what I was saying earlier too. We got some music that a family member who makes music made for us. I'm also talking to I was going to talk to you about this too, Stephen. There's a band on YouTube y'all should look up that's really good. I grew up with these guys when we were teenagers, and we were drinking beer in our backyard in the woods and stuff, just crazy teenager stuff. But I grew up with these guys. It's called they're called Fast Food for Mutants.
Mm-hmm.
They're on YouTube. They make really cool music, and I'm trying to get them to I'm talking to them about making some music. Just maybe for some of our books and stuff and projects we get going.
with the books.
Yes, for trailers and stuff. That way we're not, you don't run into the copyright thing or nothing like that. Everything fresh grown, fresh market.
Remember when Rush did the Clockwork Angels tour? Did you know that Kevin Anderson wrote a sci-fi book with Neil Peart that goes along with that album?
I did not.
You did not. Yeah, Neil Peart and Kevin J. Anderson, dude, wrote a book called Clockwork Angel, which is based on the album by Rush, Clockwork Angel. Dude, it's a great idea. Yeah, cross pollinating medial forms is always good, man. You get the music people looking at your comic. You get the comic people looking at your music. And both genres coincide very well together. So, a smart thing to do, Billy. Cultivate that, bro.
Oh, yeah.
So I think this page is done.
Looks good.
Though I can't really put anything on the ceiling. But I could probably just...
Can you make that bigger? Make that bigger, Stephen B. Like, just kick us out if you have to. Go solo screen.
Oh, let's see.
There you go.
Nice.
So there's the main character waking up from his...
Always present the art, bro. My avatar ain't that important.
If there's some mistakes I made, I could just fix it in editing.
I think that looks great, man. I don't think anybody's going to tell you fix nothing on that page.
Is she a brunette?
Why can't you put anything on the ceiling? Well, the whole area that they're in is a warehouse, and with this warehouse kind of acts like a dorm. I mean, I could probably put like a couple of beams. No, I don't think that's gonna really translate that well. I don't know. What do you think?
I think everything you do translates well. For me, when I look at your page layouts, I already said this, dude. Just like you take the eye where it's supposed to go through the whole page. As far as the look of the pages and everything, dude, that's your style. That's who you are. It looks like your work. It's sweet. If somebody showed me that at a con 3 weeks from now, I'd go, "How'd you get Stephen B's art?" I mean, you're creating a style of your own. It stands out. Be you, dude.
His first page of Last Days of the Bad Moon is freaking amazing. Like it's popping off. It's popping off the page.
And is it something I'll recognize as his work, though?
Yeah, it's definitely you'll recognize it as his work. Cool. And it like the story and the characters are like coming off the page at you.
We were looking at old Thor comics today on the show offs, and like from 160 to 170. I mean, earlier in the run is obviously Kirby, but from 160 to 170, Kirby had come back to the Thor run, and you could just see, how much different it was, but still Kirby than the early Thor stuff, right? You can see how he had changed it just that little bit, but his style was still overwhelming, right? And that's what I expect that Stephen B is going to keep getting better and better, but the style is not going to change. You're going to know it's his work forever.
You
can say
that.
Has
a unique style.
Yeah, there ain't too many people you can say that about. That that's their work. Like I can see Preston Acevedo's work and know that's Preston, right? There's certain people as soon as I see it, I know. Even if it's something new that I never saw before, I'm like, yeah, that's Preston's. Stephen B is the same way. If you show me a piece of art and it's his, I'm gonna know it's his.
And look, as good as he is now, he's only getting better.
I know. Dude's sitting over there getting a swelled up head, but I'm telling you, this dude is leveled up. This is what, like, he's been doing a show on the network for, I don't know, 3/4 of a year, close to 3/4 of a year. And you could see him level up. You could watch him from week to week, just getting better and better. But the style is still there. That's what I'm saying. He's not growing out of his style. His style is getting better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like it's beautiful, man. I love this. I love
I
watching.
really like the female characters there. The chicks were pretty hot, Steven.
I
Thank
just
you.
love watching this dude grow in his art. It's been
So-
been a fun thing to watch.
So a little thing to give you some context of some of the characters. This is Gwen Pryor. She
She's
is.
hot. Yeah, she's hot.
Thank you.
She a brunette? Tell me she's a brunette.
She's a redhead.
Yeah,
Redhead,
redhead, woohoo!
Great. The blue eyes, green.
Hold on. You know, it's sometimes it's just better to show than tell.
Giving him green eyes. Giving him green.
Anybody else cut out, or is this me?
Oh, I'm here.
Where is it?
Yeah.
Actually,
Fucking Gable.
what's he doing now?
Oh shit!
Let's
Is
see.
Gable just Netflixed your show. He Netflixed it. Look at the bottom. Look at the last comment. That one.
Local plantation will be. If this had an opportunity to become a show, I will guarantee you this is not gonna get that treatment.
The great thing about this, guys, is if we build this Roku channel, you guys can make your animations and already have a place to play them. You don't have to go to Netflix. You'll have a place to bring them to already. Oh, nobody thought about that, huh? Nobody thought about that, huh? Everybody that's thinking about maybe getting their stuff turned into a Netflix show, look how easy it's going to
Played
be.
by a dude right now.
Yeah.
You can go to Roku. You can go to
Look, Hollywood's in flames, man. They are burning up. Like, let's, make your own stuff.
Yeah.
Make it. There's never been a more perfect time.
And you won't have to go to Netflix and let them chop it all up.
Nope.
You have a Roku network.
Well, they complain.
Your
But
thing.
here's the thing. They're the ones that's causing the problem.
Yeah, you're right. What happened? Where'd he go? There he is. Yeah, you're right.
All right. So
It's not Dildo Team, Carol. It's Dildo Teen. That's the problem. Okay, they're associating it to an age group that's underage. That's what it's. They're not saying Dildo Team. You got to understand what they're saying and why it's a problem for me. Okay.
So there's your answer right there.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a hottie. Yeah, I'm down with her.
Yeah, she's a hottie.
Trust me, I know. That's why I yell at them, because they keep saying it. They know what they're saying.
Yeah, it's essentially
Careful now, don't show anything you ain't supposed to show.
Oh, well, y'all already know this one.
Yeah, I like that one. I mean, I like them all. You, like I say, your page layouts are just like, pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I think it's Dildai, Gable. Dildai.
There are two double face spreads in this. The one in the very beginning and the one in the middle.
Oh shit! Now my chest hurts. Don't make me laugh like that, Gable. Come on, man. Oh shit!
Let's see.
Wow, that hurt. You guys,
what's going on here? We had all the characters on. One was riding a giant hamster or something.
You guys were doing that on somebody else's stream, not mine. But no, it come along with the Flatiron building and all that. You know, it's like it got a little bit out of hand. The boys get carried away. I told them when we get to Roku, I told them we're not at Roku yet. All right, we're not there yet. When we get there, I don't care if people don't watch. That's the cut of the look. It's like this: if you go out on Roku and you do stuff that people aren't going to like, they're not going to watch your show, and you won't get ad revenue. It's pretty much that simple. You just want to have an entertaining show so people want to watch and you get ad revenue. Now, in some cases, yes, that's going to mean there's people like Doc that are going to be out there and they're going to be speaking their mind. I watched Doc 3 times the other day during his show say, I better not say that. I don't want Doc to have to feel like he can't say what's on his mind. You know, I'm going to give him a platform he can say what's on his mind. Some people will watch, some people won't watch, just like every other show on the network. Oh, look at that. Rocky, come here. Rocky, where are you at? Rocky. I just around down here. I got one of those too, Billy. You know that. You know that. Are you doing a what of the Justice League? I'm not doing any of that. No.
Wait. Oh, okay. You know, I'm not even gonna highlight that.
No, I'm not doing nothing like that. No, it's not a like freaking porn site, guys.
Yet.
It's not. I mean, look, if you do a show and you want to make it exclusive where people have to pay to see it, and whatever you put behind that paywall is your business, that's your business. If the DMCA or the DMCA or FCC comes at me and tells me it's got to come down, that's the only way it's coming down, and you won't get demonetized over it. Okay. The other thing that's great about this is you don't have to wait till you have 500 or 1,000 subscribers or 5,000 watch hours. The day somebody watches your show the first time, you start earning your share of the ad revenue. The first time somebody starts watching your show. So you're basically pre-monetized. You bring your show up, you're monetized already. Nobody is going to demonetize you or punish you for something that you did other than the real powers that be, which are the DMCA and the FCC. They're the only ones I'm answering to, you know, federal law. Okay, that's it. I don't care what Google's rules are. I don't care what YouTube's. I'm sick of YouTube changing their rules every 2 weeks. Don't know what you're supposed to do to make them fuckers happy. You know, I'm just tired of it, man. I want our own platform where we can do our own thing for our own type of people too. This is the other thing. Is it hard to buy an ad for your comic book like on a social media when you don't know how many actual people that care about your kind of comics or even looking at that particular social media the one time they put it up there or whatever? It's like you're going to put your ads on our Roku network for your comics, and they're going to be seen by people who care about pop culture, hobbies, comics, movies, this kind of stuff. Those are the people going to be watching this network. So your ads are not going to be wasted on people that don't care. You see what I'm saying? Your ads are going to be playing in front of people who care about this kind of stuff. You know, if you're just looking to play your ads, then you get an audience that cares. If you're a showrunner and you just want ads that play that reflect your kind of stuff, you get to choose the ads that you want to play on your show and when you want them to play during your show. And basically, the showrunner has control on how they want us to set their show up. Do you want ads in the beginning and the end and to play your show straight through with no ad breaks? We'll set it up like that. Do you want to add in at the 30-minute mark or a couple ads at the 30-minute mark? We'll set it up like that. However you want to do it, however many ads you want to run during your show, that's all up to you. You get with Max, he says, okay, what do you want? You set it up. That simple. There's no, I'm truly trying to make this as easy as possible on everybody. and so that it draws people in. I'm not trying to make it all difficult. Ad revenue of the Roku ad revenue, the showrunner going to get 50%, and the Roku network will get 50% for maintenance and servers, extra server space, stuff like that going forward. You know,
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can.
It's fun, man. What I'm doing, it's just the natural progression from what I started with a stupid little Facebook group 4 years ago. You know, it turned into a YouTube channel. It turned into a monthly online con. It turned into all kinds of things. This is just the next progression, an untapped audience. There's 2 comic channels on all of Roku, and both of them are like once a week. They have one show once a week. That's how much comic stuff is on Roku. 2 comic shows. That's it. We're gonna stomp them with a network full of content from all different kinds of comic creators, hobbyists, movie reviewers, whatever. We're gonna have as much as we can put up here. You guys see how much stuff comes off our YouTube channel already. Those people are all in, and we got more already signed up. We got 4 new shows on the channel through the Kickstarter campaign already. And I know, guys, Kickstarter, oh my God, I hate it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like, it was just, I look at it like the guy who's running my campaign, Timothy Fling, has a following on Kickstarter, Earth Dog Studios. The guy who's building the actual Roku channel, Max DeVille, Atrocity Press, has a following on Kickstarter. The wonderful lady Lori Calcaterra, who helped me build the actual campaign site, has a following over there on Kickstarter. I just felt I had a better chance of funding this on Kickstarter, but that doesn't mean I didn't look at my other options. I talked to Luke about running a side by side. If it looks like we're close and time starts running down a little bit, then I'm going to throw it up on Fund My Comic too. You know. But like I said, with the people involved in the actual building of the platform, they all have followings on Kickstarter. It would be stupid of me not to take advantage of that and their followings when I try to build this. You know, but not my first choice as a crowdfunding site by any means. I endorse and recommend Fund My Comic. Period. You know,
Speaking of Fund My Comic, the campaign on Crystal Legends almost ended, but I gave it another 30 days.
Oh, well, I didn't know that, man. I thought it was gone. I was looking for it. It was gone.
Yeah, it's got 20 days left.
Well, dang,
yeah, we
man.
get backers for that.
All right, look, do me a favor, Stephen B. Send me that video again, because I think it's gone out a couple of the studios. Because I thought it was over, man. I thought it was over.
No, I gave it another 30 days, and this is going to be the last time I extend it, because at this point I got to move on. I got to move on from this campaign.
Right.
Yeah, I gotta go, guys. I got my lady friend about to show up, so I'm gonna...
You better get in the shower, boy.
I know, right? You're not wrong about that. All right. Hey, I'm gonna get some free time tonight. I'm gonna crack open the laptop, Steven, and I'm gonna send some stuff to you. So,
all right.
I'm gonna stay in the chat. I'm gonna put the link into to your campaign here at the Crypts and Legends.
Cool.
Thank you.
All right, yeah.
You can
try to do some backup for this.
You can drop that Roku link too if you want.
Where do I go to get the Roku link?
I'm gonna put it in the private chat now for you.
All right.
Right here. Bang. Yeah. It's we've reached that first plateau, close to the first $1,000 in the first week, so I'm good about that. I like where we're at, and I'm just now starting to go out on other shows. You know, like today I was on Drink with Brink on Dave Brink show. I'm just starting to go out on some of the other shows and let people know what we're doing, because obviously everybody knows what we're doing, right? I hope so anyway. So yeah, we're trying to step outside the realm and tell some other people and invite them to bring their shows as well. I want this thing to be so big that when we launch it on the first of the year, somebody goes to Roku and they hit the Madness Comic Network or the Madness Roku Network, and there's so much stuff to choose from that they just get stuck there. That's what I.
Everyone, go to Kickstarter and check out the Roku platform.
And don't freak out. Like I said, if you see Earth Dog Studios, Timothy Fling is our campaign manager. He is the one that made it possible for me to actually go to Kickstarter and do this, because I don't have an account over there.
And apparently, Gable wants us to subscribe to his only Gables.
I'll tell you what. You can put that behind the paywall on the Roku. Exclusive content. Okay. I don't want to watch it, but you can put it there. I would like to see the best show with you and Carol. I think that'd probably be hilarious.
Yeah. So, let's see. I think I might change this because I wanted him to acknowledge, hey, my clothes ripped up. What am I gonna do?
Make it bigger.
But I think doing like a full view.
Make it bigger.
Yeah,
make it bigger so I can see what you're talking about here. And remember, I got old man eyes.
Let's see.
There you go. You're talking about the last panel in the middle?
Right here.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm thinking of erase that, and just kind of show him, just kind of, I don't know, looking at his arm, seeing his clothes ripped.
I thought he was doing the horns there, man. What's up?
No.
Looks like he's doing the horns, man. He's like he's
yeah. I'm gonna have to fix that then.
So, yesterday's show, I didn't get to watch it because I was like all over the internet last night, but I did put it up for you.
Yeah.
Thank
you.
What were you drawing on that one? I didn't get to watch it yet.
You didn't see it?
I haven't watched it yet, dude. I'm a busy man right now.
Well, at this point, we're all busy.
It was what?
I said at this point, we're all. Hey, no, don't fall.
Don't fall, Art. Art, stay there. Art.
So the last thing so I drew.
Oh, is Ant-Man? Yeah, I did see a little bit of it. Okay, that's right. You were drawing Ant-Man. Cool. And that's the old school Ant-Man too. I like that.
Yeah, I was talking about how everyone probably sees him as his joke character.
Yeah,
but the thing is, if you really think about it, him and his powers, they're all underrated.
He definitely is. It's like the things that you realize that you could do with those powers definitely make him a little bit more powerful than you expect. His nonchalant attitude adds to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He definitely comes off as just like the little guy on the team, but when you think about it, man, dude's pretty powerful. Of course, it is the suit; it's not him.
Yeah, it's the suit, but it's what he does.
You got to come up with those ways to use the suit in the strategy to win. And dude's pretty good at figuring out ways to use those powers to win. Mm-hmm. The ant thing is kind of cool too, where you can get the ants to listen to him. That's it.
That's good.
I like when he gets on the ant, goes flying on the ant. That's kind of cool.
So a lot of the reasons of why his powers, or what we all know is the suit's powers, right. But we say it's his powers because he's the only one that uses the suit. Hank Pym, Scott Lang, whoever you say it runs to, it still falls down to the same thing, that the powers that the suit gives is completely underrated. Because when people think he's a guy who can shrink. Well, yeah, he can shrink, but when he shrinks, he gets the strength of an ant.
Yeah.
Not only that, but even when he's not shrunken, he's able to communicate with the ants with his helmet.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you something else, and I don't usually give Marvel any kind of credit for casting, but Paul Reiser actually made Ant-Man into a more likable character.
Yeah.
Than the comic books ever did. Okay? Dude actually gave Scott Lang a personality that the comic books never did, and it was good. It's the one time where I thought casting really worked in a Marvel movie, and it just isn't very often that I think that. He brought life to that character. That character was kind of, in the comics, kind of subpar, but after the movie, you like the guy.
Yeah.
You know? I kind of give that to Paul Reiser. I think he gave that character a personality that nobody who ever wrote the character really did.
ID Crisis, what's up? Paul Reiser from Aliens?
I think that's the dude that played Ant-Man. I think that's his name. I don't know.
Hold on. No, I think yes, his first name is Paul. I think. Hold on.
I don't know. Like you said, I'm not a big follow the actor kind of guy at all, really. You want
Paul
to talk?
Rudd.
Paul Rudd. There you go. Yeah, that dude. Okay. I think he gave the character much more personality than anybody who ever wrote the character did. You know?
Yeah.
Made him likable. Made him likable, really. And I don't really like the other castings in that movie. I didn't think Michael Douglas was a good Pym, if you want to know the truth. Yeah, what can I tell you? They never get it all right. That's the problem. You know?
Well, sometimes it's kind of a hit or miss.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we all kind of agree that one person shouldn't have been cast as the Flash.
Oh, geez. I can't really say I'm a fan of anybody who's been cast as the Flash. Whether it was TV or I haven't liked any of them. Sorry.
Well, few of them were close, but I can tell you that they were way off with the movie Flash.
Yeah, way off. The kid who played Flash in Smallville, that's about the only one that I thought I kind of liked. And if you never watched Smallville and you didn't get to see that kid, then you don't know what I'm talking about anyway.
I've seen Smallville. I used to watch it as a kid.
I loved that show, man. I liked it. I really did. I thought that was they were giving us part of Clark that we never got in the comic books, you know.
Yeah.
And because they would they would refer to him as a child sometimes and as a teenager sometimes, but they never went back there for stories, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So for this, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pan out. Here's the what?
ID, you're killing me now.
The only movie that's is we need to talk about because he was basically playing himself. I never seen that movie. I didn't even know that movie existed.
Look, you don't want to see it, bro. Just let it go.
Thank you.
I think I wasted 15 minutes on it once. And yeah. Look, I am that guy that will just walk away from a movie. I will not sit and watch the whole thing just to find out how bad it is.
Yeah.
If it's bad in the beginning, I got no hope that it's going to get any better. I'm doing something else.
With the new Flash movie, everyone went there to go see. If anyone went to go see it, they went to go see Michael Keaton.
Yeah. And
Michael Keaton is the Batman.
Michael Keaton is my Batman. Okay, as far as the movie Batmans go, but I'm not paying to see him in somebody else's movie first. And dude, you couldn't get me to go pay to see that movie with all the crap that was surrounding Ezra. I'm sorry. I'm one of them guys who actually had to go do time for my crimes. I'm not down
with what his crimes were.
I'm not.
So I looked it up, and like, God damn, like
I know. And dude just kept getting away with shit. And it's like, man, I went to prison twice for weed, guys. For weed that's legal all over the nation now. You know?
Why isn't he not
upset when people don't have to do their time? Bruce Wayne is my Batman.
Flash is actually pretty damn good. I'm gonna take the word for it because I haven't seen it yet.
What? I'm missing the fast food for mutants reference. What's that?
I think he means this.
Oh, what is that? What?
It's a link.
What link? What is it? Yeah, dude, I know. Crimes these days. I know.
Okay.
Back then, if you had some weed, you went to prison. But crimes these days. Wow. Yeah.
Well, Billy, is this the band you were talking about?
Oh, is that what that is?
I think so.
Then I'm gonna have to go click that link. Let's see.
I got it right here.
Only 15 subscribers. We had to fix that. I'm subscribing.
You know what? I'll subscribe too.
Uh-huh.
Let's hear it.
To the fire, I need a spark to light the match. Cast on a lighter, I'll let it turn to ash. Head full of dread in a top full of liars. Let's stop the tapes instead and watch it burn in stereo. Burn in stereo.
That's good.
I like it.
All right, so I think I should probably exit out of that. I don't want to get
Yeah, you're not. Oh, I mean, you're not monetized. You don't got to worry about it, Steve. Do shit. But
Yeah.
look, did you know that they went after RJ last week?
Really?
Yeah, they demonetized RJ for being part of our network and reusing content. In other words, if I was playing something on his channel or he was playing something on my channel, they nailed him for it and demonetized his channel. This is exactly why I'm talking about, guys. They can do whatever they want. You come to our Roku network, we're not going to demonetize you. If you do something that we have to take your stuff, one of your shows down, so we take it down, but we're not going to demonetize the rest of your content because of it. Okay? I'm not your dad. Police yourself. If you want to have good ad revenue, you're going to have a good show. Police yourself. I'm not your dad. Okay? That's the whole point. It's crap like that. YouTube demonetized RJ for no reason other than we were both sharing each other's content. That's all.
That's weird.
No, it's fucked up.
Well, it's not weird. It's like it's fucked up.
Yeah, it's like there's no reason. It wasn't hurting anybody. It wasn't. It's like not like we were making. It's not like I was making extra money off his stuff, or he was making extra money off my stuff, or anything like that. You know, it's like it's sharing content. It's networking. YouTube, isn't that what we're supposed to do? You want us networking with each other within the YouTube platform. Okay, well, RJ's channel and mine are both within the platform, and we were networking together. What's the problem? Okay, the problem is we need our own goddamn network. That's the problem. You know, I'm done. I'm done with YouTube. I'm done with Facebook. I'm done with Google. I'm done with rules that don't matter, that aren't laws. Let's do this right. You know.
Well, I decided to give Rumble a try, so I signed up for that.
I have a Rumble channel. I put 1,000 videos up over there and never got any traction.
I haven't put any video out there yet.
I mean, I realize a lot more comic people are putting stuff up over there now, but I dedicated a lot of time to making sure I had stuff up there and you know, never really got anything. No, they demonetized his channel, Carol. His channel got demonetized. Not just that stream. YouTube will wreck your whole network. They will wreck your whole channel. So this is one of the things that why Doc is always afraid to say what's on his mind, because he doesn't want it to hurt somebody else's show. You see what I'm saying? Somebody else's channel, right? Because we usually play our shows out to 8 different destinations. And well, I'm sure he's fighting it, but that's not the point. The point is that on our Roku network, that won't happen to you. Okay, sure, we might have to take some content down if the law tells us to or whatever, but we're not going to demonetize your whole channel because of it. We're not going to demonetize all your other content because we had to take something down. We'll just take it down. You know, we'll send it to you in a nice little email with their email attached to it, so you know why it got taken down. It won't be one of those things where you got to beg to find out why something happened either. If the FCC calls me and says, hey, yo, Pops, you're going to have to take down Stephen B's last episode because blah, 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 I'm going to say, yes, sir, Mr. FCC, and then I'm going to package Stephen B's little video up, and I'm going to put it with that email, and I'm going to send it to him, and he'll have that episode to put on his YouTube or anywhere else he wants to, and he'll also know why I had to take it down. He'll also know it didn't cost him any punishment. Who are they to punish you for your content? I mean, if you're not inciting violence or anything, who are they to punish you for what's in your shows? It's just stupid. I don't want that. I don't want people to feel like they have to walk some kind of fine line to have a show on my network. That's between you and your conscience and the FCC and the DMCA. Okay, if you play something, if you do something that you know is copyrighted, try to play a whole movie on your show. I'm going to get an email the next day from the DMC telling me that shit's got to come down. That's all. You're not going to get penalized or punished. I'm just going to take it down.
And we got someone in the back.
Say what?
That's wrong. We got someone in the back.
We got someone. ID crisis. What's happening, dude? Ain't seen you in a while.
I know, man. It's been crazy.
We're missing you on the horror movie club, man. We're missing you over there.
I know. You guys were doing it through the week for a while, and it's back on Saturdays.
No, it's Thursday night still.
Yeah,
There was a couple of weeks where Brian didn't have no kind of Wi-Fi, so I played a couple of.
He was in between places.
Right, I played a couple of replays.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's I try to explain to everybody, and I don't expect people to remember, but it's 2 weeks I'm on night shift from 5 to 1:30, so I can't do anything.
Right.
And then the other 2 weeks I'm on daylight, but this last few has been crazy busy, guys. We had a wedding to put together for my son, so it seems like things are getting back into their normal, their normal schedule, whatever that is.
Cool.
Yeah, but I mean, I miss you guys too. I like being on that show. My brother likes it too, but he's always a little I don't know what to call it, self-conscious, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, you know how like loose Brian is about stuff. He really doesn't care. He's very laissez-faire about things, and
Right.
you know, and Jeff is just social media eggshells. You know, he wants to make sure he doesn't come off as like stupid. I'm like, don't worry.
Oh, dude.
Everybody is.
I thought you meant he was worried about what he couldn't say.
No, I'm worried about that, but
We always start out stupid. That's
Yeah,
we all start out stupid. There's no doubt about that.
yeah, I screw that up all the time too. I'll start talking about that's weird though. I don't know how you expect a normal human being to be like, wait a minute, grew up learning about the First Amendment and how important it is, but it doesn't apply here because of feelings.
I'll tell you what. I played one of my videos from years ago when I started doing this the other night, just because I found it in the YouTube memories. Right, it was one of the shows from my old Pops Van Zant Facebook account that they squashed. So I had lost a bunch of content because in the beginning I didn't do this on YouTube. It was just out of my Facebook group, right?
Oh, right.
So I get some of these Facebook memories every now and then, and boom, there's one of my old shows that I don't have a copy of. So I instantly snatched it up and put it on the channel, right?
Right.
Dude, I was such a stone cold rookie. Had a black screen like this for a background and shit. Didn't know nothing about tech. Didn't know nothing about what I was doing. I was just trying to help people sell books because COVID had wiped out all the cons.
Right.
It was
Dude,
that.
I still get boomer juice all over the place.
Dude, I still have a blast though. Like today, dude. Did you know there's a setting in StreamYard where you can turn off the audio avatars, and then if you turn your camera off, you just disappear off screen, but you can still audio?
No.
Either till this morning.
Right. I mean, that's the thing, man. I'm always learning. I'm always learning new stuff. Like I was in Shane Davis's thing. I went to do like a $2 super chat, but because I hadn't had a card in there in a while, it asked me to add a card. So I and then buy the thing, and then it asked me to buy it again, and I didn't know why, but I was like, all right, well, whatever, I'll buy it again. So I got 2 super chats, and that's the thing. Like I don't even know if it's like my fault.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And that's the other thing, it's like, I don't use super chats. I could monetize my YouTube channel. I don't bother because if I do, then everybody's going to have to feel like they can't say anything. I don't even bother.
Oh yeah, no, I don't care about that either.
Okay, I don't even try. Okay, once the Roku is up, I'm going to do exactly what YouTube expects of me, and I'm going to start making shorts. But all the shorts are going to direct traffic over to the Roku channel. Right. I'm going to monetize them. I'm not going to let them monetize me.
Right. Yeah. I mean, there's a bunch of I wouldn't want. I mean, it would be cool to get super chats. It would be cool to get advertising revenue. But I got like, what I think I'm like 80. What am I? I got 937 subscribers, and so I'm like really close to that 1,000 subscriber thing. And I'm like thinking about what am I going to do when I get that many subscribers? I'm like spending way too much brain power thinking about what I'm going to do to celebrate 1,000 subscribers, when all I really want to do is just sell product and get enough attention so that whenever this book does actually make it out before I die, I've got people to sell it to.
All right, I need you to understand though, YouTube lowered the threshold to 500 subscribers, but you still got to have all them watch hours.
Yeah, right. There's the difference between subs and watch hours, right?
Right. It's like you still got to have 4,000 watch hours in the fiscal year or in the last year, right?
Yeah, I don't know if I got that. I mean, I've got some long videos, but no one's going to stick around for 2.5 hours to, watch me paint a car.
It's just how many, I mean, like I said, they lowered the threshold on subscribers, but you still got to have the watch hours to get the monetization.
Yeah.
And that's
there you are, tech savvy pops.
most of the people in our network are like Stephen B. They're still like under 100 subscribers. They're a long ways away from that. I'm gonna give them monetization now. Why should they have to wait?
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like I'm just using it to put up examples of my work and my tools and stuff, so they can buy that.
Why should YouTube make money off your content that they don't share with you?
Yeah.
While you're waiting to get to their monetization threshold, they're making money off you. Why should they be allowed to? I'm not going to do that to you. You bring your show to our network, you're going to get your share of your earnings from day one.
So is Brian in on?
Oh yeah.
He's
oh yeah.
Down. He wants to do that.
Yeah. Everything.
Yeah, one thing that Brian has. His recent, the recent move notwithstanding, he's got consistency, and I know that's really, really important.
Some of these shows are some of the biggest views on my network. Okay, this one we did last week, Humanoids of the Deep, over 100 views.
Right.
On my network. That's not on his. Who knows? I didn't even look to see how many he got on his own network. But it's over 100 on mine. Usually his is like triple what mine is.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I mean, that show is awesome. That show.
I know. I love it. It's a lot of fun.
And
especially when people paint rhino heads on perfectly good paintings, and everybody in the show misses it, but me. I gotta say, I know I'm pointing at myself right now, but that was one of my most favorite parts when I'm watching them. Like, I can't be the only one who saw this.
Were you out there on the show any of the times when Hart Fisher was out there with us?
I don't think so. Who's Hart Fisher?
The guy who runs the American Horrors channel.
Oh shit! I'm gonna have to find that now.
Okay, it's a Roku channel, the American Horrors channel.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, okay, so I've got explain this to me then. Just so maybe I can learn something. I don't have a Roku unit. I watch Apple TVs. Roku is something that you don't have to have the box for. You can also just watch it on like through a browser.
If you have a smart TV
or a computer
down there,
or a computer like right now,
or you can buy a stick that plugs into any TV.
Okay, all right.
Fire stick, same thing.
Right.
We have those available on the campaign. If you don't have one.
Mm-hmm.
You can back at that tier, and you throw like $5 at us for the campaign. We buy it for $50, and it'll probably cost us $5 to ship it to you. But the tier itself is $60. They're too expensive for me to tack anything onto that, but we still want to get a little something toward the campaign. You know what I mean?
Right. So
if you need a Roku stick, throw $5 at us toward the campaign. Buy the Roku stick through us, and help us out. If not, you're still going to have the Roku stick.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. So it's basically works the same way as Apple TV. You get, and then you subscribe to the different streams.
You don't have to subscribe to all of them. Some of them have stuff that's behind a paywall that's exclusive, but some it's free. Our stuff's going to be free, depending on the showrunner. Okay, if you have stuff that you want to put behind a paywall, as that people have to be a subscriber to watch, you can do that too. We're trying to make this showrunner friendly.
Yeah. So otherwise it's just really good exposure for the creator.
That you guys get what you want out of the platform you're putting your stuff up on. Secondly, I want the ads that play on your channel to actually be seen by people who care about those actual products. So, you know what I mean? It's like if it's a comic book show, we're going to show ads for people's campaigns.
Yeah, right. And I heard you say that there's like, what did you say? There's like only 1 or 2 shows on Roku for comic books?
There's only 2 channels that have comics, and they only have 1 show a week on each of them.
Right.
We are hitting an untapped market, guys. And the great thing about the reason I brought up Hart is because Hart has 2 networks on the Roku platform, right? Already. He's playing our ad on the American Horrors channel. They're doing some maintenance on it right now, but when it goes back up, they'll be playing our ad over there, telling everybody about our channel coming to Roku. So we're going to have our foot in the door in a pretty large platform already, a channel over there that gets a lot of views, our ads going to be playing over there. They're going to know we're coming. You know, they're going to be looking for Brian Christgau's Horror Movie Club show when we get there, because they're a horror channel and they like horror stuff, and they're going to see ads for horror comics. You know what I mean? It's like we got this to the point where you don't just network the shows, you network the ads with the shows. You make sure the ads fit the show so that the people watching the show are actually seeing ads they care about, not ads about
gay soap or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, who cares? Irish Spring. I don't care. You know, it's like, no, you're going to see ads based on stuff that we care about, hobbies, you know, movies, whatever. I hope to draw independent movie creators to bring their independent movies here. I want, instead of people going, man, I want to have my show animated and made for Netflix, I want people to say, I want to animate my show and put it on Roku.
Right.
On the Max Roku network, right? We want to open our stuff up.
Well, you know what? I mean, I've got an Apple TV down here. It's like a Generation 3, and it's just like man cave bullshit. I don't always use it. Like if I want something to watch on the TV, I'll get on the computer and just put it on that wall, that TV on the wall. Mm-hmm. But I've been thinking about just like, you know, biting the bullet and chucking this old Generation 3, you know, Apple TV out because it's really not good for anything.
Right.
So I have to definitely. And now it's not a smart TV. I'd have to get the at least the what is it? The Express, the $29.99 thing.
I think you can go to Walmart and buy TVs that are Roku friendly.
Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't need a whole other TV. I'm just saying, like the Apple TV box that I have hooked up to it. It's old. The TV still works.
Right.
Yeah, but like you were saying, like I could throw a Roku stick in there and get a remote, and that'd be good to go. Yeah. I mean, I'll have to definitely. I'll get back in touch with you whenever that happens and make sure that the funds actually get steered your way.
Oh, you just go through the campaign and it will.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, we have a stick for it. You know, or a tier for the Roku stick, and it'll come with actually a Madness Roku Network sticker on it. So
now, are you doing that on Indiegogo or Fund My Comic or what?
Actually, we're doing it on Kickstarter right now because most of the people involved in the building of it.
That's right. Okay.
They're all Kickstarter people with followings up there. But I did talk to Luke right away before I even launched it. I talked to Luke about a side-by-side if I needed to.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I heard you mention that before.
Yeah, I mean, I went to Luke right away. I was like, dude, I want to do this on your network, but I don't have a following there. You know, I mean, yeah, the people there know me, but I don't have a following like these guys got.
There it is. Madness Comic Network Roku platform.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's only 18%.
Yeah, well,
I have to get that moving.
A week in, we got 60 days, and like I said, I just started going on other shows that aren't aware of what we're doing to talk to them about bringing their shows in. And, you know, it's like I figure I gave myself 60 days to work on this because I know we're going to, you know, there's going to be a lot of questions. There's going to be a lot of people that aren't sure, you know. But,
right.
My developer will come out with me at any time, any kind of tech questions, anything like that. We're completely transparent. We'll talk to anybody about it, you know. And if you look at the campaign, we've already got 4 or 5 new shows come in. We got 4 or 5 new ads. The stuff that's selling isn't the rewards. It's the actual bring your show or your ad to the network. Mm-hmm. Okay, I like that because that's what I want to do is grow the network. The rest of that stuff is for the fans. If you're a fan and you want to, and you like the idea of what we're doing, you want to back it. You can get some comic PDFs. You can get some sketch cards. There's a couple of physical rewards for books, stuff like that. All that stuff is there for the fans. But the tiers that are actually selling are the ad space and the shows, and that's what I want. More shows, more ads, you know. Bring it. Come, dude, look, we're doing this for the whole year. The funding is for the whole year. So for $25 ID, if you had a show, right, and you didn't want to upload any of your previous content, you just want to start your show on the network at the first of the year, for $25, you're going to be able to upload as much content as you want all year, for the whole year. It's going to be up for the whole year. The funding is for the servers for the whole year, for the StreamYard for the whole year, for the analytics and streamers for the whole year. The funding is for the whole package for the whole year.
Who else are you able to get on other channels and talk about? Not that this is a good channel. I don't mean.
Hold up. Let me roll while I'm rolling, and then I'll go in. The next thing is you spend $25 and now you get professional StreamYard for the next year, $650 value.
Yeah.
To join our network, you're going to get free business StreamYard for the whole year. Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I'm listening to you, but I'm also kind of going through all the pledges.
You join us at the highest level where we upload up to 500 of your previous videos. If you back us at the highest level at $225, you're still saving $425 on a year worth of StreamYard. It's a no-brainer, guys.
Right.
You're going to get free StreamYard for the year, and you're going to be on Roku for the year, for the whole year. It's going to.
How long? This has been going on for 51 days.
No, we just started 8 days ago. We got 51 days
What
left.
am I looking at here? What does it say? I'm sorry, 51 days to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I plan this for the long haul. I want to make sure that we have a lot of content when the campaign's over, that we're funded, that we got everything we need. And anything we get over $5,000 is just going to go into more marketing and more of what will make it bigger and better. You know?
Yeah.
We can't spend money we don't have. So,
right.
You know, but anything that we get over that is just going to go toward making it bigger and better. You know.
So, do you think that if are you getting onto any other channels or YouTube channels and stuff that explain this and because I understand why you want to be on Kickstarter. I do. I get that. But like some comics will have a dual platform whenever they're doing their campaigns. Right. Have you considered that too, or is
That's what I said? I talked to Luke right away about running.
No, well, yeah, Luke, but like Indiegogo or.
I won't use Indiegogo. I'm not for the shadow banning. I'm not for the. No, they would just shut us off anyway.
Because I thought that was more Kickstarter's thing too. Like there was shadow banning issues or
we're not using
issues.
But I'm not using I'm using existing people that are existing on Kickstarter already that have followed that don't have any issue with Kickstarter. Those are the people that are doing this campaign. Do you see what I'm saying?
These people have maxed out.
Nobody's going to look at
Laurie.
Look at my name and get me shut down because Timothy Fling's running a campaign. Okay, we're just running a campaign on Kickstarter. There's no political overtones or any of that, right? We got people that are CG that are involved in this campaign, and we got people that aren't CG that are involved in this campaign in the actual building of the network. Okay,
so you're afraid that it'll just be like a waste of money. You'll get on Indiegogo and they'll just totally shadow ban it because you're equated with some unsavory whatever.
Yeah. I mean, that's what they've done to everybody, right? They did it to Stephen B, for Christ's sake. His campaign was shadow banned before he even launched.
To who?
Yeah.
Him, right there, this guy.
Really?
Yeah.
No shit.
They're not my friends, bro. I don't like Indiegogo. I really don't. They've screwed over so many of my friends, man. No. That never was a consideration. Kickstarter.
But just as far as like the whole lore goes, I thought that people were moving over to Indiegogo because of the shenanigans on Kickstarter.
That's what happened 2 years ago.
Yeah. So do you think things have
Indiegogo started the shenanigans, and people started going? Then Luke built Fund My Comic, and Fund My Comic is growing, and I endorse it and I recommend it.
Oh, so do I. Luke's the real deal.
It's just not enough for me to use yet for this. You know what I mean? I don't think I'd get the funding I need on that platform quite yet.
Right.
But we will run side by side if we need to, for sure.
This is an interesting pie chart you have here.
Yeah, Steve B, I want you to stop this one before the 2 hour mark, bro.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're
No, in case we have to use it, it's if it stays under the 2 hour mark, then I can put it on StreamYard and put it out to 8 different destinations later.
Which actually, if we're gonna take it away from the 2 hour mark, I might have to end it right now.
Oh, that's fine, man. You go ahead and do what you do. What
So,
you need to do.
so if you all want to stick around for the after party,
Okay.
hey.
Yeah, sure.
So, what's new? Crypto Legends is still on Film My Comic for about 20 days. I am not going to extend it any longer because I need to move on to another campaign. Also, the Roku campaign is on Kickstarter. If y'all want to go check that out, which I think you should, it's right here in the chat.
There's like 32 different PDFs available on that campaign if you just want to get some free comics and help us out.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, no, there's a ton of stuff on there.
It's pretty cool. I mean, and anything that sells out, we have other stuff to put up there. We just don't want to put it all up there right at the beginning. It's like we kind of want, like it's a 60-day campaign. We want to keep adding stuff and making it cooler and cooler.
Yeah. Billy Primax dropped the Film My Comic for Crypto Legends, which you can also check out at the description down below. And also, what else? Is there anything I'm missing?
No, dude, you're doing just fine.
All right. A special thanks to ID Crisis for
thank you for having me
on Bookcamp Studios for the very first time. And
yeah, if you guys knew each other or not.
No, I know of a lot of guys, but haven't had a chance to really talk to them.
So,
you meet so many people so fast. It's like a fire hose. It's hard to remember who's who.
Steven's been doing a show on the network for about 34 weeks or so now.
So now that all the important stuff is done, now I'm going to say my usual close out. I want to thank everyone for the chat for keeping us company. I want to thank everyone in the stream for keeping me company, and just enjoying any conversation that appears on here. And also, let's not forget the art. Thank you for enjoying the art, and Rev will be on From a Comic when it's done. So keep drawing, keep having fun. Hail Comicsgate, and until next time, I'll see you later.
Peace.
See ya.